And finally this week is The Bounty Hunter, directed by Andy Tennant, who did Hitch, which was a movie I really enjoyed. And if you've got TBS, you probably can see it 3 or 4 times a day right about now. And then this one is Gerard Butler plays a former cop who has sunk to the lowly position of being a bounty hunter. So he's tracking down people who have skipped bail. And as fortune would have it, his ex-wife, whom he does not get along with, played by Jennifer Aniston, skips bail for some sort of traffic infraction, some minor thing really, and her bond was $50,000, which seems a little high for a traffic ticket. But so he gets the contract to bring her in, and of course he's ecstatic because he gets to take his ex-wife to jail and get paid for it. So he tracks her down, and she's a reporter and has a lead on some potential, I guess, police corruption, dealing with old evidence, probably drugs, and so so they of course they end up working together on this to topple the crooked cops. And I mean, as romantic comedies go, this one is as by the numbers as they get. I mean, they're likable actors. I mean, Gerard Butler and Jennifer Aniston both. I mean, they had a reasonable amount of chemistry. I mean, not the best for a romantic comedy, but I mean, really, this is just a poorly written movie.
No, I mean, it's poorly written, and like you said, the cliches, I mean, they hit every pothole along the way. And I mean, there's some movies that they do them, but they do them in a new way or a fresh way that it makes it that much more watchable. But this one doesn't. I mean, they're being chased through a strip club, and they stop when they're being chased to start talking about their feelings and their past relationship and things like that. Some of these things are just so unbelievable. Jennifer Aniston is likable. Gerard Butler, I like him as an actor, but he has got to stop playing American characters because he cannot hide his accent at all. And I have a feeling it's probably due to the thickness of it.
Well, there's a point toward the end of the second act where the two of them sit down to dinner. Of course, they're posing as husband and wife again, and they start going back and forth about feelings and everything. And I guess that's supposed to be the moment where we believe that they've put their differences aside and they're going to get back together. And it was like a 15-minute scene, and I still don't know why they decided to get back together. I guess because the plot decided that that's what they needed to do, because despite all of the talking they're doing, I really don't see what it is that got resolved. It's like, I was wrong. No, I was wrong. Okay, great. Now we're going to be happy again. And, I mean, if you're going to spend 15 minutes on that particular part of the movie, then it really should be a little more concrete. I mean, if all you're going to say is, well, they get back together because they get back together, then spend 2 minutes on it and let's move on. Because the movie really does drag at that point, and as cliched as they come.
Yeah.
So better actors than the material, but ultimately skip it.
Yep.